Hello, it's meow time for KittenouSbeast gaming videos for cats and their people. KatzeLande Prime, episode 29. Alright, so we're gonna hit this Radbolt production system build a little bit more while balancing all the other weird projects I've been frantically dividing my time between. So finishing up this little farm with all these pips over here is going to be one of the things, and starting on the next farm by assassinating all these pips and turning them into delicious barbecue, um, and then maybe planting some arbor acorn trees and some bog buckets down here. It's kind of where I'm at. So we'll see how far we get with what we're doing. I haven't even been paying attention to my hatches. We're also going to try and get the hydrogen over here. At the end of the last episode, I sort of announced my plan to package up the hydrogen over here and deliver it using the research that just finished portable gas canisters. I've never used this technology before, so I am a little bit interested as to how it works. We'll try and do the best we can um, with it, and hopefully it's not too difficult to use. Um, so we'll give it a shot. First thing I want to do is deal with this little water puddle here. And I'm going to do that by just tidying this up just a touch. So we're going to have an airflow tile here, pneumatic door, airflow tile. Alright, so I think the pipes are now empty and can be deconstructed freely. This is going to kind of put us on the end of the project with this tear down on this little water system. I can go ahead and cancel all the, or deconstruct all those farm tiles. I won't be needing those anymore. And, you know, it's such a shame because here this is, it's a stable or whatever. Very, very useful. Could have been great. But, you know, I could turn this into a plug slug stable very, very easily. And connect it to my power network. And this could be the plug slug stable that I start producing hydrogen in. If I allow that hydrogen to vent out into this area here, why that could be the answer to my problem. And then I package it up in canisters and deliver it where it's supposed to go. Sounds like a win to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and work that out real quick. So instead of Trecklets and Treccos, we'll want plug slugs. And we're only going to want one plug slug in here for now. We might go to two, but I don't want to overdo it. Especially because my understanding is that when you do the plug slug thing, I guess I don't. Ooh, alright, great. So when you do the plug slug thing and you feed them, I think they produce like a lot more power too. So I have to be careful about that piece of it. Chamber is presently a little too big. Look, there's iron ore here. Plug slugs can even, I think, subsist off of natural tiles. So I may even want to like leave this iron ore here, and maybe I'll eventually turn this into a natural wild plug slug farm. And I think because there's iron ore tiles here, that they'll make eggs. So I might go ahead and just finish that up here and make that part of this project. I may need to adjust the height of this room because it's so big. And I need it to be 90 6 tiles in size. So we'll figure it out. Alright, we're going to take out these. It's going to cause this polluted water to spill on the floor, but the airflow tile is going to keep it from spilling very far. Notice I'm still set on just buildings there, so I can easily delete all those. That's great. Our heavy wire is going to be up in space before you know it. This has really been a good project to finish. It's going to be ugly as sin because of that heavy wire, and I am going to try and do some... Oh wait, I have to watch that. I'm on the wrong tile. I'm going to try and do some... Okay, good. Right. I'm actually on the better tile to be on, I think. My eyes are crossing up trying to track this. Oh, perfect. I can taste the completed project. We're that close. Time to get serious. In these locations where a basic wire is going to potentially interfere, I'm going to use a wire bridge to give the heavy watt wire the access that it needs. Okay, so now that the bridge is in place, the wire can be deconstructed below it without penalty. Up goes our little wire. It's been slow going, producing these pieces of building material. I don't have so many dupes that I have endless labor, so I am limited in that capacity. But with the right amount of priority, you can make it a non-issue. A little excessive maybe, but a thing of beauty to behold. I've nearly completed the extension from my generator side on my base all the way up in outer space. And we'll get there, My dupes are up to the task. They gotta run all the way over here to get the aluminum for most of that building. So it's been a back and forth battle to get it done, but these guys are gonna be great. Look at that, they're making eggs. Everybody's happy. Okay, back to my project over here. Alright, so we can mop up this liquid now. And my goal here is to just make sure that this sink or the hydrogen gas is as dialed in as I possibly can make it. What I'm going to do is bust these two tiles here, turn them into airflow tiles, and allow all of this hydrogen up to the top. And I'll build my processing system up here with the, air canister filler or whatever, maybe down here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But now that that's built, we can break those blocks and start to actually finish the design on this plug slug farm. It's going to be, I think if I go up one tile, that'll probably do it. Maybe in one tile? No, but I can't do that because I want the plug slugs to have access to this. So maybe I can do some sort of compromise and cut in a little bit on both sides, because this is 7 tiles. So if I build in here, this might do what I need it to do. Put 2 tiles out just in case, and then we'll seal that up. I might have to go 2 tiles, maybe 3 here. Alright, you got that mess cleaned up. Perfect. Right, and now we'll break these 2 tiles here. Let the hydrogen flow up. You can reseal those with airflow tiles, or some pattern of airflow tiles after I get rid of these obsidian tiles. We are indeed okay right here. There's no access to space. I mean, I know that there's this weird diagonal tile happening here, but that's not a problem for us. We're about to have a huge surge in power draw. Once this heavy watt wire is completed and all of these Radbolt generators come online, it's going to be a load of power used up by my base. That in mind, I am going to go ahead and flip this to the on position with my natural gas generation there, so fill up our tanks. And look at that, there we go. So these Radbolt generators collect radiation. They generate heat. They're presently producing 25 per cycle. And I gotta make sure this one's pointing down. So they'll all hit into the materials study system. And that is gonna be what allows me to finally do tier 3 research. So yes. It has been quite a tremendous challenge to get to this point. We are now producing Radbolts, so I can be prepared to do some research on some technology that's really going to benefit the base. The first thing I'm going to research is, of course, the renewable energy. This is going to be key. Steam turbines are so important for dealing with heat, and I want to start capitalizing on these volcanoes as soon as I can. So I'm going to devise some way of deleting the heat that is produced by these volcanoes in as efficient of a way as I think I can come up with. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Kind of see like the hydrogen is swirling and slowly going up. That's what we want. In fact, I might make this whole thing airflow tiles. That makes it easier to deal with. Oh, printables. Some lime, more oxylite. I don't think I ever stored that oxylite I got last time. Lime. That's cool. There is some hydrogen over here. I wonder if I could just tunnel over here and get this hydrogen to pop up into here. That would be so brilliant. Let's do it. Can't believe I didn't notice that before. That would work beautifully. If I could get all of this hydrogen to flow up into here, I wouldn't need to go and work very hard to get hydrogen down here. That's kind of funny. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. Now, you'll notice I've been aggressive about my prioritization, and that is essential. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to be aggressive about prioritizing things for your dupes. It just makes sense to do it that way. A lot of times the dupes are they're just doing the things that they think are right? And sometimes you got to get in there and you got to tell them, hey, I need this stuff done fast. And so when you're doing it that way, you just got to let them know, and they'll do it for you. I'm now gonna tidy up this heavy watt wire as much as I possibly can. It's ugly. It is bad for morale. So whenever I can, I will attempt to sort of eliminate the issue. There's, obviously some obstacles here, but I am gonna do what I need to do so that the decor penalty does not interfere too much with what I've built up to this point. I'm going to track that decor penalty now. So you see here, they do get the penalty through these screen doors, so that is going to change my attitude. I will go ahead and put in mechanized airlocks, because I don't think they get the penalty through a mechanized airlock.